So today we are going to read chapters 4 through 7 of Lost. Chapter 4, What Could Go Wrong? It was just a quick hike through the woods. What could go wrong? Callie unpinned the map from the wall. It crinkled as she folded it up. A corner fell off. What are you doing? I asked. I'm taking this map just in case, she said. We don't want to get lost. I had to admit that was a good idea. I do that in Alien Death Trap. You always choose supplies for your player to use when you start a new game. The right supplies help you win. Maybe we should take some other stuff too, I said, like water and food. Right, she said. People in stories always take stuff with them, or they wish they had. We grabbed an old backpack and stuffed in a bag of chips, a couple of bottles of water, and a box of trail bars. Callie tucked in the map, her notebook, and a pencil. I shoved in my space station and my charger. The good news was that the trail was easy to find. It led straight into the woods. The bad news was that under the trees, the air buzzed with a zillion mosquitoes. Ah! Callie said as she swatted her own ear. I wish we had a can of bug spray, she said. What I really wanted was bear spray. I don't mind facing aliens, but bears are another story. It's okay, I told myself. We'll walk to town and back fast before Dad knows we're gone. It was a brilliant plan. Then the trail split into two trails. Which way? I asked. Callie fished the map out of the backpack. More little pieces fell off it. She stared at the paper. I don't know, she said. The other trail isn't on the map. Let me see. I grabbed the map. No, wait. Callie held the map tight. It split in two. Great, she said. Look what you've done. Me? I yelped. You wouldn't let go of it. I was looking at it, she said. I studied my half of the map. The trail ran in a single line from the cabin to town. I say we go this way, I pointed to the left. I say we go that way, Callie pointed to the right. I've got the half of the map with the cabin and the trail, I said. Fine, she said. We'll go your way. I just want to get to town. I folded my half of the map and shoved it in my pocket. We sat down off the trail to the left. Then the trail split again. Callie said, Here, let me mark the turns on the map. She pulled out a pencil and drew a line. It showed the trail splitting and then splitting again. She put little arrows to show which way we went. Then we took the left fork again. Callie was first. This part of the trail ran along an old dry creek. There was a steep drop off on the left side of the trail. I stopped to tie my shoe. When I looked up, what I saw made me scream, No! The drop off was steepest up ahead, and Callie's backpack was disappearing over the edge. She must have slipped. I ran to the edge. I flung myself on my belly and reached for the pack. My fingers just reached the top flap. I grabbed it in both hands and held tight. I was shaking. Hold on, I gasped. See if you can grab a rock or bush. Then Callie's voice came back at me. What do you think you are doing? She demanded. Saving you, I asked. From what? Callie said. A blue jay feather? She pointed to a spot below her feet. Sure enough, I saw a glint of blue. She had climbed down the slope on purpose. I want to pick it up so I can draw it later, Callie said, if you don't mind. We kept going. The trail got smaller and smaller. The bugs got bigger and buggier. We pushed our way through the branches that got scratchier and scratchier. The trail was hard to see. Soon we were guessing which way to go. It was hot, too. We sat on a big rock to rest. I guess we should go back, said Callie. I'm not even sure this is a trail anymore. It was fine for her to go back. She still had her pencils and notebook. All I had was a dead space station. Goodbye, Hero First Class. But she might be right. I swatted at the big bug buzzing near my ear and scratched at 10 bites on my neck. Fine, I said, lead the way. We stood up. Callie didn't move. What? I asked. I thought you wanted to go back. I don't know which way to go, she answered. I shoved past her. She was right. Trees and ferns and bushes were all I could see. No trail. The trail was here a minute ago. Oh, chapter 6. Now what? The trail was here a minute ago, I said. I'm not sure, she said. Did we come from that way? I think maybe we were following a bear trail or something. I wish she hadn't said that. If we can just go back the way we came, we'll hit the trail again, I said. I looked at my half of the map. It didn't help. This way, Callie said. We just have to go in a straight line. Have you ever tried to go in a straight line when you are surrounded by trees? We stumbled along for a while. Then Callie asked, What's that splashing sound? We went a little farther. There in front of us was a stream. We didn't cross this before, Callie said. Maybe we did and we just didn't notice, I suggested. She looked at me. Okay, maybe we didn't, I said. We're lost, Callie said. I stopped at the edge of the water and pulled out half of the map of my pocket. We can't be lost as long as we have a map, I said. You don't know how to read a map, Callie said. Give it to me. No, look, here's the stream. I stepped back to keep her from taking the map. My foot slipped on a rock. Down I went. Then I was sitting in cold, rushing water. Here's the good news. I wasn't hot and sticky anymore. Callie rolled her eyes and reached to help me up. Okay, let me see the map, she said. That was the bad news. The map was floating away. Chapter 7. Things get worse. I jumped back in the water and splashed after the map. By the time I fished it out, it was a soggy wad of paper. Not only were we lost lost without a map. Maybe we were even lost near where someone had written bear. Callie took a deep breath. Okay, she said. Her voice was shaky. Don't panic. Why not? I asked. Callie ignored me. We should stay in one place until we get found, she said. That's what it says in the books when someone gets lost. Who will look for us? I asked. No one knows we're lost. My mom and your dad will know, said Callie. Yeah, when they stop fishing, I said. Yesterday they didn't come back until sunset. That's hours away. We just looked at each other for a long time. Then Callie said, Hey, the cabin is on a lake. Duh, I said. So what? She said, and this is a stream. More and more brilliant, I told her. Streams flow into lakes, she said. We can follow the stream back to the lake and the cabin. Streams flow out of lakes too, I said. It could take us farther away from the cabin. Then we could turn around and go the other way. Do you have a better idea? I didn't. Come on, she said.